swim in the pond, the lake, the ocean, whatever. You have some type of understanding of time and space. You have night, you have day, you have seasons. There's something that then you step into this kaleidoscope, this fun house of crazy, and it's an unending, unrelenting assault on your mental health all day, every day. All day, every day. And you just have to either fully go insane, like just do it, just go and like jump in, and then you're nuts, and you meet the nuts people. You meet, well, I can't believe, well, you know what's going on with climate change? You know it. You go, what is wrong? Stop it. Stop doing this to me. You're in my living room, stop it. But you meet them.
He doesn't really have any discovered attacks.
Actually, in 4 years, Miami's going to be completely underwater. So everyone that lives in Miami right now is going to be dead, and they're going to lose all their money if they live in Miami because they're just going to be underwater. Everybody's going to be burned alive. They're going to be burned alive in LA. If you live in LA, you're going to be burned alive. And you go, oh, okay. Are you sad about any of that? You seem happy. Why are you happy that everyone's going to die? What? Well, you seem happy. No, I'm not. Well, you seem gleeful and happy that these climate events that may or may not happen are going to kill everyone. Do you think that's nice? My aunt does it. Well, you know, it has to happen in Miami. It's going to die. Everyone's going to die. Well, what is this? What is it? You know, my grandmother's on her deathbed. And I was talking to one of my aunts, and she goes, well, thank God you don't need any money. There's going to be a real fight over that estate. And one of them's a lawyer, so you know how that's going to go. And she goes, thank God you don't need any money, because I would be so mad if you needed money that you weren't going to get what's rightfully yours. I go, nothing's rightfully mine. I didn't earn any of the money. Secondly, why is it that you boomer psychopaths, that is your first response to anyone who's like dying is like how the estate is going to get divvied up? It's just a matter of going insane. And people, anyone that shows up with talking points in their head that they need to get out, gotta get you. They're crazy. They're crazy. I'm not saying you shouldn't believe things or whatever, but I'm saying when you assault another person with your half-baked opinions, like, it's crazy. Unless they're very entertaining. I make money doing it. It's my job. It's entertaining. People hang out with me. I barely talk. People are like, yo, you're real different. I'm like, yeah, dude, I'm just chilling. People think like I'm like, people come over to my house. I'm like, hey, what's up? Like, like, people think like they're going to walk in and I'm going to be like, Meghan Markle's a cutter. It's like, that's not the way it is. Like, I do this for like an hour or two a week, and then I just go and I fucking, I don't know. But like, you gotta stop. You gotta detach. I mean, my father's the ultimate extreme, because literally he'll be like, you know what's good about Fred? I go, who's Fred again? He goes, the dog. You know what's good about him? I go, what could be good about him? What is good about this Shih Tzu? Tell me again what is good. But he's decided, and I think he'll live for probably a long time, he's decided that the best way to deal with the current media landscape is to completely detach and walk around a nice corn maze of his own mind. And I think maybe that's the move, because over the next 60 days, you are going to see some of the people that you know lose their mind. Their mind is going to melt out of their brain, and it's going to leak out of their ear, and they're going to need you. They're going to need you to ignore them.
I think that he has a piece there. He didn't take it. Okay, good.
I'm ignoring them until they get their act together, until they want to behave the way I do, like it's a fucking fall, until they want to have a nice dinner party and go to the Jericho Cider Mill and get an apple crumb pie and get a little cider and take a nice walk around the Planting Fields Arboretum in Westbury, until they want to take a nice stroll in Central Park with a cup of coffee, until they want to have a nice little dinner and fucking go and get some nice brown butter sage pumpkin ravioli, unless they want to go get some gorgonzola and gnocchi, unless they start acting like people. I'm not going to deal with it. I'm not dealing with the beheadings and the burnings and the killings and the genocides and the shooting. I will not do it, not this fall. Miss me with all that shit. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. If they're going to have to act like fucking people. How about a little less killing and a little more dinner party? How about that? What about a nice restaurant in Gaza? A nice restaurant. Something nice. I love those. I feel bad for those kids, but like, they're like day 302 in water zone. Like the here's the thing with the Gaza war influencers. I know, I get it, I understand, but like, vary the content, diversify the content. The Gaza war influence. It's all war all the time. Show me how to make a falafel. You know what I mean? Like, why is it all war all the time? Day 92 in water zone. No one has water. We are all dying. Bummer. Can I get a seasonal dish? Make
Oh my God.
shakshuka.